as I'm uploading videos, I have two accounts. I have the account that I take footage from, which is the account I pay for YouTube. And then there's the TIR account, which is not paid for, surprisingly. And it has the worst video selections ever. And I never watch it. And so I'm waiting for this thing that is taking forever, right? And so I go, fuck it. Let me watch this video because it just kept popping up. And it was something about Black American culture. Boy, oh boy, was it bad. And it was a reaction video. So instead of reacting to the reaction video, I figured we could react to the actual video. Or would you like to react to the reaction video?
Is the reaction video like distracting from the original content?
No, she's pretty not good.
Let's do the original then.
But the reaction video has almost 200,000 more views than the actual video.
Damn.
Well, here, let's
smoked.
Okay, you know what? Just because you said it and you're Tucson, Kushlik says actual video. No, too late. This girl that does the reaction video kind of looks to me like John McWhorter's daughter. Like, look at her and you'll be like, oh, you do look like you could be John McWhorter's daughter. I'm not saying she looks ugly. She just kind of looks like she'd be John McWhorter's daughter. But these are definitely kids that I wouldn't let play with my kid if I found out.
Yeah.
Like if I found out my kid was like dating this young woman or hanging out with her, I'd be like, you hanging out with her again? Do you have to? I hate her father. Her father sucks. So, ready?
Yeah.
So here we go. This woman is. So to set you up, this woman is angry because she believes that Black culture is dying. It's dying because rap. Now, if you are my age or older, I'm 46. I'll be 47 this year. Then you've heard this argument. If you are your grandparents' age or older, you've heard this argument. If you've been Black at any point in time post-slavery, you definitely heard this argument. So let's listen to the 2024 version of this respectability assimilation. Oh my God, it just got remixed. And this person has a massive YouTube channel. The name is Amala Ikabuki Bibi.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I hate her.
Oh, she sucks. Amala Ikabuki.
Black too, and as such, this being my ethnic culture as well, I have a right to have something to say about what I'm seeing going on.
She's right. Black American culture is dying, and ghetto Black people are somewhat responsible. Let's talk about it.
First of all, what is Black American culture? I need these two negresses to define that for me. They never define it, which is fucking awesome, right? This thing that's dying isn't being defined, and apparently broke niggas is killing it. Again, I thank you guys all for supporting the shit that we do here, but the reach is limited. I recently posted some shorts as a joke to just put stuff up. And it was a kind of half joking conversation I had on air about Van Halen years and the David Lee Roth years. Those shorts and the clip and the question as a YouTube post of what was your favorite Metallica album out of Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets have gotten more engagement than any show we've done in the last month. I don't understand why.
Mm.
Look, I'd much rather talk about music all day, but don't have the biggest reach. This person, Amaya Ikapa Pim 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 Poopy. 1.93 million subscribers.
She's been on Dr. Phil.
Why?
Providing his commentary. She wasn't being examined. She was providing her commentary.
You want to hear? Can I tell you guys something like real and fucked up? So, I've been wanting to go on Tavis Smiley's show.
Really?
He's got a radio show, and Teray hits me up. He goes, "Dude, I'm going on Tavis Smiley's show. I'm gonna put a good word in for you." I was like, "Yeah, put in a good word for me." He goes, "You know what? I'm gonna mention your OJ piece because I think it's very timely. I'm gonna talk about it." Blah, 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 right? Teray gets fucking blindsided by Tavis Smiley asking some questions that he wasn't prepared for. He doesn't get a chance to mention me because he ends the interview or whatever. And then, we joke about it that I'm never going to get on Tavis Smiley, blah, blah, blah. And you know who did go on Tavis Smiley just recently in the podcast universe?
Ooh.
The general striker herself, Sabby Sabs.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How
So,
happened?
dude, my soul was crushed. I was like, dude, I just want to have an intellectual conversation with you, Tavis. And I can't. Jay, got to get your griff game up, Jay. I can't. I don't know. All I know how to do is talk about things that I like and care about, and I think people should care about. And some things I don't care if people care about. Like, which era of Van Halen is better? Give a fuck if you guys like it or not. God damn it, it's my show and I'm going to talk about it. But this shit right here needs to be discussed.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
Ooh, I can already see some of the hate comments coming in on this video, but we're going to talk about it nonetheless because that's what we do on this channel. And if for some reason these spicy...
Hold on. Let's see some of the hate comments coming in. First comment. I'm black and I was raised in the hood, but my parents did not let me go that route. They wanted me to get out of and be a good human. I thank them for that every day. That's a positive comment. As a black man from Zimbabwe, I can tell you that ghetto culture does not just embarrass African Americans, it disgraces us all. I'm tired of being thought of as a criminal when I travel abroad. That's a positive comment. I'm black and I agree 100%. I'm sick of being called whitewashed because I come from excellence and I speak proper. I piss excellence and I speak proper English. I never wore a bonnet outside the house. And I worked to get where I am today. Now I am a stay-at-home mom raising kids with those same traditional values that were instilled in me. It looked like you worked to get that D.
Oh.
And then you got set. Ooh, that's mean. I know I'm just being a dick. When I hear people tell black people, you sound white, it just makes me face palm. It's like acting educated at all is a white person thing. It's incredibly weird to me. Says Turkey Man 631. Where are the negative comments, Amala Ikpoopy?
takes get us taken off the internet, you guys can support me on Patreon by becoming a patron. Shout out to everybody who has done so far. You know how this goes. Today we're going to be reacting to a video titled Black American Culture is Dying. Ghetto Blacks Are to Blame. I saw this pop up on my YouTube feed.
And what does dead culture look like? Like, seriously, what does that mean? Like, I can't do black shit anymore?
Zombies. If you do, you'll be a zombie.
Is that what it is? And what is the black shit that you can't do if the culture dies? It's been 78 years since I've had a chitterling. What the fuck can't you do?
Why does that have to be ghetto?
I just don't know what I can't do because niggas exist. I grew up around niggas. I got nigga ass parents. All day nigga parents. My mom talks real nice. That's a 24. If she's watching right now, she'd be real mad at me. Probably cuss me out. But oh well. I learned how to curse from her. I learned it by listening to you. My mom used to curse me out like it was part of her job. Just nigga parent. But then would get mad at me if I spoke the wrong way. My grandmother too. I got corrected all the time. You say because. Is that how it was at your house? Huh?
You say ask.
Yeah. Yes. I was corrected as a young person all the time to speak like I had some sense. That's what my grandmother would say. Talk like you got some sense. And then she would just go on the tirade. And I'm like, well, can't I say the words you say? Because they sound fun.
You're having fun.
I want to call somebody a dusty draws, nigga. I want to say these. Why can't I call somebody trifling? I know I'm 6, but man, it makes me the king of the fucking sandbox.
Trifling.
Right? But I don't know what this. First of all, what is black culture? Like, what can't I do that apparently only black people do? Like, black culture's dying. The barbershops are closed. What is like? What's gonna like? There's no more Popeyes. Tell me what Toussaint. I know you're not a black American, but you're a black American.
Yeah.
What can't you do if niggas kill your culture?
Will I have to pull my pants up?
I'm mad you sagging like TLC's first album. Walking around fucking Brooklyn in your ain't too proud to beg outfit. Here comes that black girl. I thought black culture died. Why is she wearing all those condoms on her suspenders? Just the framework and the urgency in which they're speaking, like there's a real like, hey guys, if we don't stop listening to Sukiyana, you know what's going to happen? Nothing, but still.
Nothing.
I love the fact that because there's like trash people, everybody else suffers.
We're suffering in Zimbabwe.
Apparently, I'm a black Zimbabwean. I don't believe you at all. I think you're lying. I think you're a white guy from fucking Yonkers.
Nice.
Andy says cross-colored jeans. I guess that's what you can't do anymore, Andy. I guess, you know, no more Tupac record. Like, what can't I do when we mourn for the death of an imagined culture? Because I don't know what all black people do. Listening to Pascal talk about his life makes no sense to me. I don't know that life. When Toussaint tells me her Crooklyn stories.
Crooklyn stories.
Doing double dutch in the fucking front of the house. And she had them braids, them Stevie Wonder braids with the little things on the top, just clink clanking everywhere. When she tells me those stories, I'm like, I didn't know chicks like you. Sorry. But let's watch this. It's only been 48 seconds and we've been shitting on them for like 5 minutes.
I said, click, I gotta hear this hot take. And now I've decided to bring it to you guys. So let's react.
Here is my little 2 cents that nobody asked for. I am sick of seeing Black Americans in the media, on social media, in the news, doing crime, walking around next to naked.
It's almost like she's not a real person.
Yeah.
They're doing crime. Yeah, there's black people that do crime.
Who's walking around next to naked?
I don't know. I think what happened is someone gave her footage of like some exploitation film from the 30s.
People walking around showing their ankles.
Black women walking around like harlots, listening to the blues. They're doing crime.
Wearing sleeveless shirts, wearing V-neck shirts.
What is next? Pantaloon wearing women?
Mm-hmm.
Andy said, Jason, you doing crime. I'm doing a fucking hate crime on these women. And you know what? Oh, I hate to sound like such a fucking misogynist. They are very attractive women. I think they're cute. I would be super stoked if both of these women were yelling at me.
Yelling at you.
Because you know what's funny? Neither one of them would ever do anything with me. This one wouldn't, and then this one would not.
Women, the men perpetuating gang violence, substance abuse. The absolute worst of our community is oversaturating the media, even though they make up a small percentage of.
At least when I heard this in the 80s, it was old black women that looked like my grandma with a purse that smelled like mint gum.
Werther's Originals.
Yeah. Estee Lauder lotion.
Yeah.
When I'm watching people probably under 30 talking like old women over 60, I'm like, what the fuck are you going on about, man? They're doing crimes.
All of Black Americans.
And I didn't know that if black people are breaking into something on TV, which is shown a lot, and we can't deny that now you feel bad. Like, how does that, like, does that happen to you when if there's like a news story in New York that niggas broke into an Apple store and then you go to work and everybody like hides their purse? Is that how that works?
I guess. And then I call it institutionalized.
It's this institutional racism. Hide your purse, Toussaint just walked in the office. She was our friend yesterday, but I saw black people steal. She's black, ergo. Mm-mm.
The decay of our morality within Black communities has been slowly declining over the past 20 years, and no one is talking about it. No one is saying anything about it.
Where does that stat come from?
20?
Yeah, but where does it come from? 20 years ago was 2004.
That's insane. She must be like Gen Y or something. Right?
So 20 years ago, a lot of black people were doing well due to financial deregulation. The Cleveland Rocks. Why is she hating on Donna Karen? They're wearing DK. Hilfiger. They're not lacing their sneakers. Hats indoors.
Hats indoors.
Like 2004, I would say, is not a stellar year of no crime and no niggardry. Little John still exists in 2004.
To the window, to the walls.
I guess the Chappelle Show for her is like peak black culture. Is that what it is?
Mm.
I mean, New York Undercover had been off the air, so I don't know what she's looking for. Is she mad that like 20 years ago she could get away with wearing that J-Lo denim jumpsuit from the Jenny from the Block video?
Maybe.
And the Timbs with the heel?
Timbs with the heel.
I can no longer wear
Tim's with heels.
I tried to have these highlights. They're auburn. They have fallen out of favor with ghetto blacks that want bright, coonish colors like purple. They don't respect my LL Bean. They don't respect my J. Crew.
J. Crew.
How can we portend to have a society if we cannot walk around as preppy black people in some sort of suburban neighborhood with cul-de-sacs and McMansions?
Literally wearing beige.
If the ghetto blacks come into our neighborhoods hanging and jiving, deliver me from Malona's house, I shall scald them all like Penny with a hot iron. Plays a liar in front of the flaming ruins of Izod. Yes, Mark Owen, there is a war on Cosby blacks. We don't ride your subways. Fuck is she talking about? This imagined crisis number one and world of 2004. There was a time where I was the only colored girl to work in the front of the Abercrombie and Fitch. For my hair is good. There's Indian in my family.
My pappy was the colonel.
The Buffalo Soldiers rode and pillaged and blessed me with a gene of good hair. And because of that gene, I was able to work in the front of the Abercrombie and Fitch, not like the other nigglets in the back complaining of racism. I was also a size 0. Thin buttocks. Nothing claps here but my hands when I hear a beautiful serenade. I'm so sorry. Are you still here, Tucson? Are you still here?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Or trying to address it. And if you do, you are often told that you're policing black bodies. If you say black women, stop getting on the internet and in the media, twerking, walking around with little clothes on. People tell you that you're policing bodies, policing black bodies.
Let me add on to her list because I think she's going to go on. They are going to accuse you of being a white supremacist, of being whitewashed, of acting white, of being an Uncle Tom, a coon, trading in your race card, not.
Now, this is where I agree with these horrible comic book villains. Right? That's not coon behavior.
No.
There's nothing they're talking about. What they're doing is literally calling out coon behavior. And I think what the girl is trying to say, and she's saying it really horribly, is that I don't think she's trying to say this because I think she's too far gone. But there is a problem with this idea of coonish behavior being authentic black culture.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's what she's trying to get at.
Maybe.
And what Amaya Alo Akbar is trying to say is that
Oh, wow.
when you bring these things to people's attention, the term coon has been changed to any black person that does white stuff, quote unquote white stuff. Mm-hmm. Fuck a white chick, listen to crazy music, play with Magic the Gathering cards, just shit that's not stereotypical.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And this is what she's saying. So I agree with that. But I don't think you get that much pushback when you call out coonish behavior, because it's become so far parody right now that the new chick, I don't know her name, but the one that says she lets dudes nut all in her guts and she doesn't take a plan B because they don't work, so she pops a Percocet.
Mm-hmm.
Because that'll definitely kill a fetus. That
Sorry.
as this is the problem with a black person can't even filibuster without the sounds of the ghetto permeating from the windowsill of a project apartment.
Projects. I live in a respectable building where people don't wear bonnets.
If you saved your money and didn't buy your expensive sneakers, you could live in a brownstone like me. Also, if you had parents that paid for your brownstone, you could live in a brownstone like me.
Also.
But that is there. She's right to say, hey, this isn't what an Uncle Tom or a coon is, because there's nothing about these chicks that's pro-white. They are not pro-white. Do they have white boyfriends? Maybe. I don't know. At least an Asian one.
But this one, Amala,
Mm-hmm.
her mom is white.
Her mom is white and her dad is African. And she talks about this. And
she's a crusader.
Like she
a crusader of love for her mom.
She has a white look. I have beige children. And I'm glad my kids love their mom. I'm so glad. My colorblind children. My oldest son, when he was like 3, he told me he wasn't black, he was olive.
Oh boy.
And that nigga still thinks that now.
Oh no.
Yeah, Bruno Mars fucked him up. He still thinks he's Bruno Mars.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Bruno Mars want to be black though.
Yeah. My son doesn't know no better.
Man.
Actually being black, there is a list for the actual accusations that you will get in the wake of giving a very valid criticism of what is happening within.
I don't think your criticism is valid. I think it's pretty
very
stupid.
valid, she
I don't
said.
think it's valid. Yeah, no. And I think your record player is stupid. I think your art on the wall is stupid. And
birds going in different directions.
Yeah, fucking stupid. Retarded birds. I do want to know what kind of guitar you have, because that cutaway is so cool to hit those high notes. So I'm assuming you don't play with a capo.
Black culture, and she makes an astounding point.
It's not astounding. We have to stop with the hyperbole.
When she says the black culture that we see on the internet, in media and entertainment is not indicative of all black people.
So the Cosby Show, American Fiction, Wakanda, what are you talking about here? I just saw Blade yesterday. You're going to tell me all niggas aren't vampires?
Since when?
Fuck you. We're all daywalkers, bitch. Fuck is wrong with this woman? What is she talk? What is the black culture that she sees on the internet all the time? Mark Lamont Hill? What the fuck is she talking about?
Michael Lamont Hill is black excellence.
Exactly. What niggas does she see on the internet all the time? Don Lemon? Is Don Lemon letting you the fuck down? Don Lemon with his homo sensuality gallivanting all over the television screen. Fuck is wrong with you? Yes, Stephen A. Smith. Nuriak says Stephen A. Smith. Is Shannon Sharp and his fitted sweatsuit the end of blackness as we know it? What television are you watching? Nigga Excellence won multiple Oscars. Have you seen American Fiction? When cities burned over a dead man, all I saw was Black excellence via movies. What's the first thing Netflix showed me? You can watch Ali with Will Smith. That's pretty black, ain't it? We got let me see here. A bunch of Tyler Perry movies.
You like him, don't you?
You guys like it, right? Haha, the joke man. But really, what the fuck is she talking about? Both of these women are ridiculous because they're acting as if their personal internet feed is what the world sees. Last I checked, the last time I had the Disney Channel, you know what I saw? A nigga Captain America. And he wasn't hanging and a jiving.
Nope.
Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck are you talking about? I just want to know, did she not see all those niggas lose their mind over all those black films about African broads? No? They just forgot about that and all they saw was Sukiyana's video? That's it for them.
Yeah.
Hidden Figures never happened.
Nope.
Jesus. The amount of black excellence that's crammed up my ass via the culture industry, it's a lot of stuff up there right now. And for them to act as if two marginal figures in pop culture are the end all be all of the existence of black people is insulting. At the very least, cite a statistic for your 20-year decline starting in 2004. What, was that the end of Diddy for you? Once Bad Boy no longer released music and started manufacturing those buffoonish clothes, baggy suits. Only clothes for a cad. I knew that the end was near.
Cannot stress that enough. It is a very small section of our population that for some reason is getting more airtime, and you could attribute
more airtime.
Black poor people. So by percentages, if you do a quick internet search, if you look by ethnic groups, 17% of the African American population is impoverished. I don't know how large of that number is an ALICE, right? Asset limited, income constrained, employed. We don't know. Probably also a large segment. If you look up on a national level how many people are impoverished, it's about 11%. Now we're going off of U.S. poverty statistics. We're going to use those for the case in point. Don't tell me about how they're wrong. Don't tell me about how they forget this, that, and the third. We're going to go off of U.S. poverty statistics. Okay. And those are the numbers. So more so than any other ethnic group, there is more poor African Americans. It's a fact. Now, 17% out of the whole lot, to their point, that is not the majority. She's right. And I don't think they represent the majority. Do you?
Nope.
Okay. So why do they give a fuck?
Couldn't tell you.
When we think about who's getting funding dollars, who the culture industry is throwing money in. It sure as fuck ain't shitty nigga movies. Shitty nigga movies are done.
That's true.
Can't do them anymore. They still make them because, as a consumer of shitty nigga movies, if I don't give a fuck where in America it's supposed to be. Detroit's Most Wanted, starring Randy Watkins and Latavion Gray. He was just trying to get out with one last deal. If that's your tagline, I'm watching that film. I'm putting everything on Do Not Disturb. I'm popping some popcorn. I'm just like, no, not Latarius. You've been double crossed.
Run.
But fuck are you talking about, dude? What are you on about? Because Sukiana and Sexy Red, I've said it before on this show, when all you have is outrage, when all you have is this insane spectacle, everything's eating all, when you're eating all this ass, where can you go from eating all that ass? The last song that everybody shared. In the hospital. She's got severe pink eye.
She needs her stomach pumped. She ate so much ass.
I've never seen this much Finkel matter in a person before. Ma'am, have you literally been eating shit? There's a saying about that. It might happen to you today. The Jamont cinematic universe. Did somebody write the Jamont cinematic universe? Taking off my hat for that one. Oh, the Jamont cinematic universe. That is the universe I'm tied to. And it's always the same movie. He was just trying to make it out of the hood. And then it goes to the dude. He's like, how am I going to make it out of the hood? But his boys had one more plan. Jamont, we going to rob the stove. But will a love stop Jamont from making the worst decision of his life? Lavantaria, I got to rob the stove. It's the only way we's going to get out of the hood. Stay tuned for Separate Ways, and it's ways with a Z because they're black. Coach looks at the TIR movie and Sound of Stizzle says, stop drilling, you struck oil.